This is section 5.1, day 1, percents, fractions, and decimals. Our objective today is to convert between fractions, decimals, and percents. Let's start with our new vocabulary. A percent is a ratio whose denominator is 100. The percent means per 100, or for every 100. So we can write percents, really, as fractions, decimals, or percents. In this box, 34 out of the 100 boxes are shaded. That reduces to 17 over 50. As a decimal, that's 0.34, 34 hundredths. As a percent, that is 34%. So we're going to be talking about how those are all related today. Let's do a quick refresh. We change 12 over 25 into the decimal. Remember that we divide. 12 divided by 25. We add a 0 and a decimal, and a 0 on the end. 25 goes into 120 4 times, making 100. Subtract, and I have 20 left over, so I add a 0 and bring it down. 25 goes into 200 8 times. 8 times 25 is 200, with nothing left over. So 12 25ths is 0.48 as a decimal. Now to change 0.52 into a fraction, I take the number without the decimal over the place value of the last number, which is 100. Now I simplify this. 52 and 100 both divide by 4. 52 divided by 4 is 13. 100 divided by 4 is 25. So that is 13/25. So to change a decimal to a percent, we multiply the decimal by 100. Or more simply, we move the decimal point 2 places to the right and then stick a percent sign on the end. To change a percent into a decimal, we divide it by 100. Or more simply, move the decimal point 2 places to the left. So we're going to write these as percent. 0.759. I take my decimal and move it 2 places to the right. So it is now 75.9%. For 0.003, I take my decimal and move it 2 places to the right. So I end up with 0.3%. And for 5.187, I move my decimal 2 places to the right. I end up with 518.7%. Try these 3 on your own. Write them as percents. For the first one, we should get 60.7%. The second one, you move the decimal 2 spots and you get 0.5%. The third one, you move the decimal 2 spots, you get 928.3%. All right, now we're going to write these numbers as decimals. So we take the decimal point, we move it 2 spots to the left now. So 47.5 becomes 0.475. 0.06, I move it 2 places to the left. I get 0.0006. And for 2,500, remember the decimals at the end here. So I move it 2 spots to the left, and it just becomes 25. Try these 3 on your own. 3,500% becomes 35. 0.06% becomes 0.0006. And 2,500% becomes 25. Your assignment is the fraction, decimals, and percents worksheet.